Thank you for staying with Sunrise. Last Wednesday, our guest shared his story, his pain, and details about his book, and revealed that the call to do the interview saved his life. We invite him once again to share more of his story. Let's welcome author, The Power of Pain, My Breakthrough, Andrew Folks, to share more.
Good morning again.
Welcome to Sunrise.
Thanks,
my brother, listen, I read your book. I spoke to my students about this book. I told them they have to buy it, they have to read it. I just kept talking about this book. So I just want to say congratulations on a powerful book that you wrote at a time. The style of writing is something I'd never seen before. You wrote in the now. So just share what have you been doing since last week. And you know how powerful the book is because you're here on the couch with us again.
Well, morning again, and thanks for having me. It was really a surprise, you know, when I got the text that I'll be back for an interview on Wednesday. That's like a week apart. I'm not sure if that has happened before, but
yes, it has happened many times before.
I'm very grateful for that. And since last Wednesday, after the interview, like after I walked off set, I started getting calls. And it's not even about someone calling to purchase a book. Persons were inspired by the interview. And I got a call from Canada last Wednesday. And I have to say, thanks to Michael and Maureen from Canada. They called me 5 minutes after the interview saying, listen, we are coming to Jamaica tomorrow, which is Thursday, and we want to see you.
And the rest is history.
And I had a discussion with them.
Yes.
And he basically told me that he was really inspired. You know, I had a lot to deal with at that time. I have 500 books trying to sell. Haven't sold 10, and they bought 25 books.
Amen.
They bought 25 books, and I'm very grateful for that. And he basically told me that, listen, it's not about waiting on someone to do it for you. It's about, you know, you have the books, try to push forward. And so what I did, I took his advice, and I got this flyer designed, and it's basically trying to organize.
Hold it up, right.
You know, it's basically trying to organize an all-island book tour. Basically where I'm reaching out to different companies, different churches, community events, outreach programs, basically who would facilitate me coming in, you know, sharing my story, and persons can actually purchase books. So I did the launch at my church, which is Deliverance Hall Apostolic in Portmore. You know, my pastor, Pastor Perry, he, you know, facilitated that. So I did the launch. And this is just by faith, because I don't know which church I'm going or where I'm going this Sunday, but I'm just trying to reach out to companies, you know, corporate Jamaica companies who would facilitate me coming in, sharing the story, because I'm trying to sell the books before the end of December.
Okay, well, we have to make that happen. And you need to answer your phone, because if one more person tell me that they can't get you to get a book, you're going to be in problems.
So is Pastor Perry watching this morning?
Yeah, man, Pastor Perry is watching. I have a very chill pastor.
So
you know, I mentioned his name last week.
He got up and he's watching this morning.
He's a very supportive person.
Yes.
So our ministry is basically headed by Apostle Hines and Pastor Hines. Pastor Perry is the pastor for my branch.
Yes.
I have very supportive church members, which is why I have to really big them up. He basically was one who shared. I got this interview based because of a church sister of mine. Her name is Shernette Bird. She took it upon herself to, you know, reach out to CVM, reach out to different media outlets to get me on programs.
So we need to thank her for doing that. So we want to say thank you, because you have given us the gift of the season and touched our lives. We're not just saying this, but if you make me cry today, we might have a fight.
There's one thing I have to say now. I've been a huge fan of yours. You know? Yeah, I'm going to share this. Like, so there are different types of liars. So my sister is a liar. Her name is Kadria Folks. Wow. And I've been somebody who has watched you over the years. I mean, every interview you watch it. Not just because you're... So Vybz Kartel has been one of my favorite DJ. Basically almost share similar birthdays. I'm January 6th, he's the 7th.
Oh, you knew that?
Yeah, I've been a huge fan of Kartel ever since. And I appreciate the direction that you try to go. And I was inspired. So last Wednesday when I came on set and I saw that you were, you know, someone who was going to interview me also, I felt really good about that. And when you said that you would read the book, I really wanted you to read the book because I really, your feedback from you guys was very important for me. I really didn't know the reason why I was called back. I hoped it was because the book was read, you know, and...
Well, I must tell you, the book was read. At page 26, I saw my name in the book. I felt like Shakespeare when he found his name in Psalms 26. Yeah. Okay. And I hear find my name at page 26 when it says, I pray a prayer. I sat looking at a picture. I showed Adrian, but he wasn't convinced. But I'm letting you know I read the book and I was inspired by it.
Last week Tuesday, I had basically no hope because last week Tuesday, I owed my landlady $240,000 in rent, 25,000 in water bill, with every other bill outstanding.
But God bless her, man.
Well, I got notice from August. I'm not even sure how I'm still there.
Because God bless her,
but
God is touching your life.
I have to say thanks again to Michael and Maureen from Canada. They basically paid $50,000 to my landlady. So I'm down to $190,000 now. So that's
God is pouring in the blessings.
But let me just say that I'm happy that you said that you are a fan of ISAT because thankfully somebody is now growing up on ISAT. Somebody can say it shows your age, ISAT.
I feel very good.
But, you know, it's interesting. Mr. Folks, I have not read your book, and it's not any disrespect.
Okay.
But I knew about you and your book prior to your coming here, or even getting the interview.
Okay.
Right? So that's all that needs to be said. Okay. But at the same time, there's a song that many Jamaicans know. It says, "Did you stop to pray this morning?"
You saw that? Did you stop to pray?
So, did you stop to pray this morning, and what did you ask for this morning?
A miracle.
Yeah, for a miracle. Well, you know what, it's interesting because they say that lightning doesn't strike in two places at the same time, but that's not true. Lightning strikes anywhere it wants to strike. And this morning, I think we really genuinely called you back for an update as to how things have progressed since the last time you were here. And you provide us with an update. But let me hear the song that you were saying.
So I do music also.
Yes.
And there's a song that God really downloaded in my spirit.
Yes.
You know, and it's a song I just want to share with persons because last week Tuesday I wanted to kill myself.
Yes.
God used this interview, and I have to say a big thanks to CVM for facilitating me because you guys gave me a renewed hope.
Yes.
The calls I got, you have persons like Dr. Robinson, Carl, and just basically she and her husband, they were both inspired, they were both encouraging me. It's not even about someone buying a book because really and truly right now what I need is nothing short of a miracle. Like I genuinely need a miracle. But there's a song God gave me and I want to share it with persons. And it's a song that says, through the trials where you face on earth, through the heartache, the pain and the hurt, even when you take your loss and invest and get a low turnout for your concert, all the days when you don't have a meal and can't express the pain where you feel, never ever make that stop your zeal. Make me tell you what's real. Say God is still God. Through all the heartaches, God is still God. When the pressure say you can't take, God is still God. And all when you're down on your face and landlord till you come out of me place, me say God is still God. Through all the pressure, me say God is still God. Even when you want better, me say God is still God.
Stop right there, because guess what?
God is still a God.
God is still a God.
We have a surprise for you this morning, Andrew. Now, the NCB Foundation, in partnership with CVM Television, in granting wishes this Christmas, chose you to be our Grant a Wish recipient. And we're going to welcome a representative from NCB this morning. Her name is...
Hi.
Marion Carter. And she is the brand manager there. And this is what we're talking about. You didn't expect this. And so that's why I keep saying that. Did you pray this morning? What did you pray about? And lightning doesn't strike the same place twice. That's not true. And over to you, Marian.
You asked for a miracle this morning?
That's what I've been praying for since last night.
Okay. Well, when we spoke to the CVM team and they shared your story, we knew that there could be a miracle for you.
Oh.
And that's why the NCB Foundation, in partnership with CVM TV, will be granting your wish this Christmas with a cash donation.
So the amount is not revealed on camera, but you might be surprised.
For your protection,
Wow.
You'll definitely be surprised.
you ask for a miracle and the miracle is here. I know you're speechless right now, but grab up your check and hold up your check and go on like you're happy.
See, your name is on it. It's all yours. This is a real check, not the one you share to the bank, but of course, a real check
Yes.
with that miracle that can help grant your wish
Yeah.
this Christmas.
Thank you very much.
But when you open that huge organization, let this be in the lobby of your organization as a reminder.
As a reminder
Yes. As a
that this,
reminder.
yes, this is the check that you prayed for.
You know,
Pastor
we're so very
Perry, good
happy for
morning to
you.
you, sir. Go ahead.
We're
Marian.
so happy. We're so happy for you because you have turned your story into something that can help to inspire so many Jamaicans. You know, we've been going through a whole lot as a nation. Even since this pandemic started, you know, we realize so many people have been going through so much. And sometimes they feel as though, you know, the wishes that they have and the dreams that they have can't come true or won't come true anymore. And, you know, this is part of what we're doing this Christmas with our Grant a Wish program. We want to remind people, you know, never stop dreaming, never stop hoping, never stop looking forward to better. Right? And we're very happy that we can partner with CVM to help grant your wish.
Yes. Speechless.
Speechless.
I just let that sink in some more.
And I do want to say thank you so much for using your story to inspire other people, because that's what it's all about. You know, we want to make sure that we keep inspiring people to dream and be positive and look forward to what is there and what is
He's
possible.
speechless.
No matter about it, because if
No, I
you
can
ball, me
share this,
ball.
yeah.
If you ball, we go ball, and we don't
So
we
it's-
don't
And
go
the
it's
one
ball
with
very-
together.
Nero go ball.
It's extremely weird because I've been reaching out to NCB for 3 months to get a loan.
Well, look at it this way.
Wow.
The
Here we
universe
are.
responded differently, though.
No.
Yes.
And you are well deserving of it.
Yeah.
You are well deserving. And I must say, I have to say this. Mental health is something that the nation is facing. We are plagued with a pandemic, and there are persons who feel like they're at their last moment. And I want you to know that this is God's work, showing that this young man, Andrew, would have put himself out, written a book, his in real time, his struggles. That's what I read when I felt every emotion that he went through in this book. And I just want to say that dream. Never stop dreaming, never stop hoping. It's the season for it.
Yes.
My second book I'm actually writing, so it's a series, it's a Power of Pain series. I created an Instagram page also, and it's at the _Power of Pain. My second book is called What the Heck is My Purpose? And what the heck is my purpose is basically when you reach that crossroad in life, you know, everybody say your purpose isn't the degree or the career path that is chosen. What the heck is my purpose is when we all get to that crossroad, like, why am I here? You know, last week, Wednesday, I saw something. Tuesday, I had no hope. But as I say, it's not about someone buying a book. I got calls from persons telling me that my brokenness inspired them.
Yes.
And I think I learned something. It's not even learning something, it's something that I knew, but life basically brought me to that place. But I realized last week, Wednesday, that my pain has a purpose. Pain has purpose, and it's really to inspire others.
Right.
You know, I did this book with nothing. Like, I started writing, I had a release date, I had no money. I reached out to the publisher, I had no money at all.
And it happened.
Yes, and so I'm on my second book, and by faith it will be published on hopefully my birthday, which is the 6th of January next
Wow.
year.
And more things will happen. We're just going to remind the public of the number and book. So it's Andrew Folks, 876-216-9999. 1897, and that's the title of the book on the screen, your television screen. Just want to say thank you so much, Marion Carter, who is the brand and crisis manager at NCB, and capturing the moment is photographer Paul Mullings. I want to also say thanks to our team here at CVM TV for making this a reality. I want to say a super thank you to Ms. Khan for having made certain decisions. And a big thank you as well to Shernette Bird. She's my colleague and beautiful lady. And that's why I said I knew about your story long before you even came to do the interview. We bless you, and we appreciate the fact that you have told your story, which is an inspiration.
There's one more thing I'd want to do.
Sure.
Sounds crazy, but I need you to get this book to Vybz Kartel.
And I will do that. I will honor your wish. And I invite the public, make this young man reach his goal of 500 copies to be sold. Call the number and make this a special Christmas for one person and continue to give Jamaica hope. The word is love.
And I'd like to show this in NCB also.
Correct.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Everybody, one and all. Photographer, videographer, the team here at CVM. Thank you, NCB Foundation. Thanks to Ms. Khan, Shernette. And thank you all again for telling your story.
Thank you very much.
All the best.
Thank you.